Hello, beautiful people. Hello, we are live. Hey,
Yeah.
Vincent.
Hey,
Vincent always looking dapper.
I know.
Man, I'm gonna have to learn how to do that bow tie, man.
I'm just
it's
gonna have to
no
dress it up, man.
it's no different than tying a shoelace.
You know what's so
Really,
funny?
it's just perspective. It's just trying to do it up here rather than down here.
Gotcha. You know, it's funny. I was trying to do it and I can always do it without a dress shirt on. So if I have a t-shirt on, I can do it easily. The second that I try to put the dress shirt on, it all
Throws you out of
messes
whack.
with me. What's that?
It throws you out of whack.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
I'm
Like
not
I
gonna
said,
tell you what I heard. Okay.
it's really no different than tying
You
a
nasty.
shoelace.
Okay.
I will not tell y'all what I just heard.
I'm sure it was bad.
It was
Yeah.
so terrible.
Dirty mind.
At least I did my hair, so something
I
was
was
right.
gonna say your hair looks good. I apologize. I have to drink a little bit. My throat's a little scratchy.
She got the whip
What's up,
going on and
Jen?
everything.
Yes, baby.
I know. I didn't know her hair was that long. I'm like,
No, because you'll never
oh,
see it straight.
you're
Yeah, it's
right.
real long.
Got the silk press.
And I did it myself. Thank you. Just for y'all.
Man, I
I
feel
will go
special.
get a silk press, but I feel I should be able to do it myself too, just in case.
Yeah. Look, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I got the hair, honey. Well, thank you,
Oh,
Deidre. Mm. So if I see any comments come up, any compliments, I will put them up for anybody. So first off,
Well, we're gonna have a guest show up in chat.
who?
Um, so the contest winner from the summer contest, I invited her to come on to talk about the scent that I made for her, the custom scent.
oh,
Okay,
nice.
I'm excited for it. Um, so welcome. First off, Jerry, how have you been?
Good. MIA. I know. I'm gonna get back on it. It's been a long summer for me. A lot of
Wait,
stuff
wait,
going
It-
wait,
on.
wait, wait, wait. Where the where the Jerry dreads? Now I'm seeing the Jerry curl.
oh,
You, I haven't had locks in a year, man. You haven't been paying attention.
with the Jerry locks, I see the Jerry curls. You was
I
wrong for that one.
know. Man, my hair. I'm growing my hair a little bit though. Hey,
You
Jeanette.
dreading it again?
No, I don't think so. You know what? I enjoy the process, but I'm too active for them. So when they look good, they look really good. When they look bad, like when you're going through the rough parts, it looks really bad.
What you
Oh
got in it?
yeah. Oh
Huh?
yeah. Look at this
What
bad.
you got in it?
Nothing. Conditioner. I got nice hair.
Boy,
He
it
got
ain't
that
nothing
good
but
hair.
boy, it ain't nothing but ultra perm.
Nah. Are you trying to come at me? Nah. Nah,
Oh,
I got
very
products for
good hair
you.
today.
All right, all right, all right.
Man, he coming
No,
with
no,
some
no. The
heat.
hair's on tip. That's what I'm talking about.
I appreciate it.
There she
Nah,
is. There she is.
you
That's her.
Oh, that's the way. Well, congratulations, winner.
congratulations.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette.
So are we gonna talk about that first, or are we gonna be talking about the fragrances we have? Because
We,
I
we,
know what you get
we
in
can
the
talk
sale,
about
Jerry.
that first.
Okay, let's talk about that first since she's here. We don't want to make her wait long. First off, welcome, Jeanette. Be prepared for anything.
I'm nice. It's
Nice too.
I'm
them,
polite.
it's them two.
I'm polite.
You polite. He's nice. And I am not cutesy, demure, or whatever that damn thing is that they've been talking about. I'm none of that. Just to let you know. So let's
Well,
talk about the winner. Tell us all about it.
yeah.
Well, so as you know, the last contest was, the buy one get one free. Initially, it was the it'll be a winner gets an extra bottle, grand prize winner gets a custom made fragrance. But um, I had decided, pretty much like I'm doing now again, that I was, just be generous, and just do one winner a week, So I've been selecting a winner per week. I mean, we're in the second week now, so obviously I haven't selected anyone yet. But I did select and ship out the winner from last week. Um, but anyways, at the end, I selected, in the hat, I selected a winner, and it was Jeanette. So I instantly wrote to her, told her she was the winner, and asked her what her favorite, her 6 favorite notes are, and if she could make a fragrance, what 6 notes would go in that fragrance. So that's where we started. Um, so I took that, gathered a bunch of chemicals, made a couple of accords. She did mention she was a fan of how I use rose. Um, and so I wanted to do something a little more special for her as far
Okay.
as the rose that's in the fragrance, because rose is the prominent note or the dominant note. So I made her a nice little rose accord, and then just went from there. I sent her 3 formulations before she approved. However, it was really more like, I would say, about 12 formulations that I did. Um, the first one I sent her was maybe the second formulation. The second one I sent to her took the most. So that was like 5 or 6 formulations. And then by the end of that one, I saw where this was going and wanted to tune it up a little bit. So I did maybe another 4 formulations before I sent that to her. And it's this. So since you like my rose scents, Lulu, so it's a spicy rose. It's rose, cardamom, saffron, coconut, and then it all dries down to this really powdery vanillic musk that is really nice. That was the vanilla was was what I was having the biggest problem with, because after the first few formulations, it really came off as very chemically, you know, and I narrowed the culprit down to the vanilla. So what I ended up doing is cutting the vanilla in half and then using half. You remember what I told you about tobacco vanille
Yes.
and how I said to you there's no vanilla in it?
Mm-hmm.
All the vanilla you smell is Peru balsam. So I cut the vanilla in half and I did half vanilla, half Peru balsam. And so the Peru balsam is what's kind of dancing around with the musk in this and making it that really nice powdery dry down.
Does it have a name? Did she decide on the name?
Um, I called it. See, I even made a bottle for it.
Oh,
So it's on the front. I stole a picture of her from Instagram. and
That
made
is nice.
and I
that's
made her
so
a
cool.
label. But I call it Rose Wings and Angel Dreams.
That's dope.
Okay, where's she at? Jeanette, where's she
Right?
at? I am jealous. I feel all kind of, I feel so much jelly right now. But that's okay. Because you've made fragrances for me. You just didn't know it. Okay, go ahead. I know
You
I
do?
was the muse. You just haven't admitted it. But okay, that's okay.
See,
The friend big head just came out.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, see, we back on that now.
Hey, it's got,
Miss-
you know, it
Yeah.
eventually has to roll back to me. It has to be
Well,
about me.
yeah,
Oh,
but
fine.
I'm still I ain't nobody's muse. I have that in yeah. Don't you start now.
So now somebody else is gonna get their own custom one this time too, right?
Yeah.
Y'all
Oh yeah.
better order. I would
Yeah.
be ordering just to see if I
Yeah.
could win the day. At least
No,
order one.
this
Yeah.
and her Jeanette and I really communicated a lot on this, and so this is actually pretty fun to do. I mean, that's why I'm doing this again. Um, and probably the next one I'll do it again, but
Does it
yeah, this
push? Is
is
it like it's pushing you into a different direction, somewhat?
I've always been a one-on-one person. I'm not really that good in crowds. So when I'm dealing with someone one-on-one with the creation of something, um, I really tend to open up. So yeah, there is a comfort level that I'm finding in doing
Hmm.
this.
Okay, it was beauty
Oh,
industry improved. Let's get your name out there. I got some plans. I'm about to send some stuff out. Don't you worry about that.
All right.
I'm sending some people some stuff just to try. Um, so I am I am excited for you, Jeanette. Congratulations. I'm also jealous, but
it
I'm
sounds
immune.
like it smells really good. I would love to know what it smells like, you know?
Right, right. Can we just get a sample? Just a little. Jeanette,
Either
can we
that
please have a
or
little sample?
Jeanette, would you be mad if
You
he
smell this?
sold it?
A taste? Smell of vision.
Right,
Okay, okay,
exactly.
John Waters. Okay, John Waters. See, you know what I'm
See,
talking about.
no. I wish I'd have thought about it. I should have sent you a sample of it, so that
Yes.
we could talk more about it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so she said we can have a sample, Jerry.
Okay. Hey, I'm
I can't wait
excited.
to smell it. It sounds lovely because I love a good rose. And rose and coconut. I don't think I
It's
have anything with rose and coconut in it.
Well,
Um,
rose, saffron, and coconut. That's a little different.
this was
Right, and that
actually
cardamom.
this was
Yeah.
actually one of the problems I had when I started making this, because all the spices and the vanilla just completely killed the coconut.
Mm.
Um, and because vanilla and coconut are so similar, it's
Right,
almost like there's no trace of it there.
right.
So that's where using the Peru balsam actually helped to help the coconut stand out a little more.
And that
Uh,
makes sense because, like I said, I have some Peru balsam because I wanted to know what it smelled like. And I was so surprised how
Yeah.
sweet and caramely it is.
yeah.
All right, Sonny. So you need to be ordering something this time around because you might be the winner and get you a custom made fragrance.
That's true. Plus, it's BOGO. You can't really beat BOGO.
Right.
There's so many fragrances that he has out there that are super rich. Especially and then winter is coming. There's so many dark, beautiful, just vibrant fragrances that are out there. So
Okay, so you got what'd you get, Jerry? What'd you buy this time?
oh, what I had to get. You know what I had to get? When I
Come
saw,
on.
I'm gonna be honest with you, when I saw Strawberry Love Pop, I was like instantly, I knew I had to get this fragrance. This honestly jumped to one of my top fragrances from you. Like I love the way it smells. Actually, not only on me, but also on my wife too. This one smells really good on both of us. And the longevity on this is crazy. That's what kills me about this one. This one is so much longevity on this one. I think it lasts like I sprayed it on early in the morning. Usually I double shower too anyways, but even after a double shower, I could smell it. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought and I put something else on and I could still smell this one. So this one is crazy. The fact that you can actually smell the strawberry is sweet, it's juicy. Um, something
Okay,
that
I got a question for you.
okay.
I got a question for you. Actually,
You
both
about
of
to
you.
ask something crazy because you laughing. What you about
Yep,
to
yep.
ask?
Question for both of you.
All right.
Do it smell ghetto?
You mean like
No,
did it smell like it should have been in a gas station instance? No.
Zach, thank you.
no,
Thank you.
no, definitely not. It
Thank you.
No,
I
I'll
don't
tell you
did
if it
somebody
did.
say it smell
I tried
ghetto?
my damnedest to get away from that.
Yeah, it doesn't
Um,
That,
smell
that
like
strawberry that
menthol or
strawberry
anything.
incense smell.
it's either
It doesn't
strawberry
smell,
incense or strawberry lotion. Just one of the
yeah,
two. I mean,
it doesn't smell like
there's
any of that.
there's a lot I have to say about this fragrance. Um, so the original I made in 2017.
Hmm.
Um, where you going?
I'm here. I'm just looking for something.
Oh, um, the original I made in 2017 to celebrate, well, one of a few to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love, hence the
Okay.
name. And then it almost instantly got discontinued because the main strawberry chemical I was using to make my accord got
Yeah.
discontinued
Wow.
because it had such a short shelf life. And
Hmm.
so about 6 months later, that exact chemical, I had completely forgotten about it. So I pulled it off my shelf, opened the cap and smelled it, and it smelled so damn rancid.
Really?
So I
Wow.
can see why they discontinued it.
Hmm.
Fast forward to maybe a year and a half ago, um,
What's up, D'Angelo?
we're doing a
Mhm.
live with Lulu, and I think it was your birthday,
Yeah.
where somebody had asked me if I was going to re-release it or do I have a strawberry scent,
Hmm.
and so that's what kind of triggered me to want to revisit it. So I
Didn't I
found a
ask
really
that?
good
I think I asked that.
strawberry chemical to use, um, and then I just reformulated it, and the reformulation actually, again, going back to the live we did with you last year. Remember what I told you about the Atkinsons for Oud Save the Queen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you remember the memory I told you I had?
Hmm.
Okay, that memory is what inspired the current formulation.
Where's mine at? Okay, strawberry love pop. So um I like it, but I know I'm gonna have to wear it a few more times. Because me and strawberry, it's like somebody had to fall in love with. So I
Yeah.
like it because it's a richer strawberry. It's not like candy like. It has a richness to it. Um, so I'm playing with it.
Can you
But
smell
yeah,
the florals too? It's like florals, musk. I can
yes,
smell.
I get the musk. I get it's like a strawberry musk on me. So it's
Yeah,
like real musky.
Honestly, I wasn't too crazy about it myself,
I love it.
but then I would wear it on my hand during the evening, and the more I wore it, the more I really started to like it.
Right, right. Cause see, like strawberries and me is it's like almost like peach and me. Cause like peach has to be done really well for me to like a peach. Because peach can go rancid on my skin. So I like it because it's got like the strawberry musk. But what I will say is definitely a fall strawberry because a lot of times people think of strawberries as summer
Uh-huh.
fragrances. This is definitely a fall winter one because it does, like Jerry said, it got some go. It has some
Yeah.
go. I will say that because I've only like worn it around the house. I
Have
haven't
you
worn
gone
it out
outside?
yet.
You didn't
Huh?
go outside yet? Today was
No,
so windy. Today was so windy. I had it on today, and I had a couple people come and ask me like, "What was I wearing?" And I told them.
yeah, I can see that. No, I was wearing today as opposed to that because I got mine too. I was wearing Continuum.
Okay.
What do you think of that one?
I love it.
Really?
Hey, D'Angelo. Hey, um. Oh,
See,
I didn't even see other people in
I
Jen and
would
all
have,
them.
I would have
Let me
thought
see.
that was a more of a Jerry scent.
Let me
I'm
see. Hold
surprised.
on.
I can see him liking this too because it's a really spicy floral. I like it a
With a
lot.
gourmand backbone.
Yes, it's very much a gourmand,
Yeah.
but it's not too much gourmand that I don't like. Because there's a balance on gourmand for me. So that's why I like your gourmands because they're gourmand, but not too gourmand. But yeah, I like this one. So I was like, ooh, because I noticed it at the very bottom of the list, and I was wait a minute, I didn't see this before. I hadn't noticed this one, and so that's why I told you. Finally, I was like, nope, I want it.
Hold
It's
on. I don't think I have
you know
continued.
what? It's like a little bit. It's similar, but not the
It's
same as J. Paul Revere. They have
Oh,
some similarities. Um, where J. Paul Revere is a gourmand with some florals in it. This is a little spicier.
yeah, Jean Rivet is much more floral.
Yes, yes,
Um,
it's more floral. Um,
that
so
one, yeah, that one has a little more booty to it.
yes, yes, it has a little more spice to it. So yeah, I've been loving this one. So that's the one I've been wearing a lot. What else did you get, Mr. Jerry?
I got the melancholy. Wait. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a sample. I have not tried it. I was gonna try it when we get on here. So you
Okay.
wait a minute before you start talking about it, because Jerry gonna make me feel, Jerry's so descriptive. So let me
Nah. Go ahead, spray it.
I just did. Dang, give me a second to get it on my skin, man. Ooh. Ooh, because I don't like melon, but this is good. Kind of like a boozy melon.
It's what's so crazy is I was trying to figure out because I think this one has cantaloupe, right? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Hmm.
I was trying to remember in my mind what cantaloupe really smelled like. And went to the store and I was trying to smell. I was like, I gotta cut this thing. So I
No,
didn't. We didn't end up buying one, but I kept trying to smell, the outside of it to see if I could get the smell of it. It's I
I'll
don't.
tell you this. I'll tell you this. At least with me,
Mhm.
when I'm creating accords,
Yeah.
and the cantaloupe is one of them. Um, Oftentimes, the accord that I make is based more on taste than it is smell,
Okay.
because a lot of times, taste kind of and smell kind of go hand in hand because they're right next door to each other.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
um, the cantaloupe is more based on taste than it is on smell. There are a couple other ones that the fragrance, cashmere, that one is actually more of an imagination than it is smell or taste,
Mm.
because
I'm gonna go back on that one. I'm gonna say no.
no, no, no,
That
no,
is
no, no, no.
very that
Let
is
me explain. Let me explain. Let me explain. Reason why I say it's more imagination is because I had no idea what it tasted or smelled like before I made
oh
it. You know, I just saw a picture of it, this picture of this beautiful pink drink. And
Hmm.
I, you know, looking up the ingredients, I'm saying to myself, you know what, that would make a good perfume. You know, so I instantly made a formulation. And I kid you not, the next day I actually found a coffee shop that sold Kashmiri chai. Tried it, and it tasted exactly the way my fragrance smelled, if that makes any sense. So that's why I
Right.
say that was more on
Yeah.
imagination than anything.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
because it really does smell like a chai. It
Yeah, it
really
does.
does, and it does smell like a Kashmiri one because it's more, very much so, more Indian vibe than like the American chai. Because I'm a chai drinker, so
Uh-huh.
it definitely vibes more like a traditional Indian chai, spiced tea, as opposed to the American version of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
what do
you
you think of it? So for me, I was trying to figure out which one I like more. And I don't know why I do this. I try to like pit them together, pit them against each other. I feel like,
Strawberry and melancholy.
yeah, I do it all the time. Um, I I was having a hard time because I like there's like some sort of a strong musk in the melancholy that I get that is very dominant for some reason.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Um.
and when I say it's like like it's dominant, it's like it's pumping, and there's some sort of spice to it, so it almost has more of a masculine feel to it, whereas the strawberry has this like it's kind of juicy and very, it reminds you of like the color of super red, like something that's super red and juicy and
Huh.
very like fruitful. That's what I get from this one. So if I was, let's say I was dressed up, I would rather wear melancholy. Like if I was going to work, if I was going
Huh.
to,
I can see
you know,
that.
it is definitely more on the masculine side for me, even though that musk is pushing, it's more of a spicy musk on my skin.
Okay,
Well.
so I could definitely see melancholy being a more formal fragrance for you. It definitely has a more formal vibe. Strawberry Love Pop is a little more fun. That seems like something like you're going out and kicking it in, going to lunch or something, or hanging out with friends.
Right.
That's what Strawberry Love Pop comes off as. Melancholy does seem very more formal. I actually think it might lean a little more masculine, but it's more unisex to me,
Yeah.
because of the musk. The musk gives it a little more like right in the middle. But I could see
Yeah.
where you're getting the masculine vibe from it on your skin. But
Hmm.
on me, it like more is just unisex. It's not too masculine. It's not leaning feminine. It's like right in the middle for me. But smelling it, I could definitely see the the masculine on your coming off on your skin. It's like, what's up, man? It was giving
Yeah,
you that.
pretty
That's what it
much.
was giving.
Pretty much. That's what I'm getting. Yep, you're right.
Um. The musk and the incense in that,
Hmm.
when I mixed those two together, for some reason, it triggered a very depressing memory for me.
Hmm.
Mm,
And so that's where the name comes from.
melancholy. That makes sense because
Got it.
Um,
it's definitely a very formal fragrance, which can be kind of it feels very buttoned up.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
That, I mean, this fragrance has been, oh man, in the making for a good, I would say a good 5 years. You know, I just formulation after formulation after formulation. I would make something and it would seem right. I would sit
Hmm.
it down, and a week later, it's all wrong. You know, so uh, yeah, I really sat down with it during the spring and flirted around with it a little more, and finally got something I was really happy with.
Very cool.
So
Yeah,
I
I was
also
gonna,
have. Did you get anything? You only got two, Jerry?
I only got 2 this time.
So I have.
Did you sample anything?
You didn't. Nope. I didn't get a sample.
I didn't send you a sample of Lucia.
No.
Oh man,
No.
I thought I
So,
sent you a sample of that because I kind of had a feeling that you would like that one.
well,
Oh.
we're gonna spray it and see. Magisexual.
Oh, I have that. I have that. That's good.
What do you think?
That's good. I like that. I have to go and find mine. I'm sitting here looking at all the bottles.
It
Like,
has the raspberry comes off really nice on the top. Mm, I can't wait to wear this one. But I do like letting things sit sometimes. Really I do like doing that. Cause let me tell you, apple rum and jasmine is the babe right now. Apple rum and jasmine. Apple rum and jasmine is the babe.
really?
That one's giving.
What's
Are you curious about this one? It is, you know what? Okay, for me, because it's got the oud and the fruitiness, it's like a different version to me, of course, of Ghost Dance. Not Ghost Dance like it is. It's like it
Sexual?
because of the raspberry and the oud. The raspberry and the oud comes off on me first,
You
right?
know what I thought
That
that you were gonna say? You know the
huh?
fragrance. You know the fragrance I thought you were gonna say.
What?
I thought you were gonna say it reminded you of succubus.
I have
I
that
can
too.
see that too. I can see that too. No, I'm just saying in the beginning. Succubus, like for me though, that's the melon one. Succubus is more melon to me than melancholy.
Yeah, melancholy has all that incense and musk in it.
Because it's a
Yeah,
very
that's what you had. Oh no.
he come back.
I
Jerry
got
has
hello.
Jerry. How many events do you have? Hi, Deidre. Let me see who I haven't said hello to. Hi, Deidre. Hi, Sean. But Sean, I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you. Valencia, hello. D'Angelo, hello, hello.
You
Brother
ready?
D'Angelo,
I have about 60. I have about
60.
60. Yeah, something
He
like
got
that.
everything you ever made.
Yep.
Jerry is the GOAT. Jerry is the GOAT.
30, 31, 32, 33,
Okay,
34.
so I have Lucia. I haven't tried this one yet either.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was waiting to come on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you think? What you think? What you think? Come on. Come on now.
Pray. I ain't got no fragrance on now anyway. Unlike Jerry, stuff don't stay on me forever.
I'm lucky.
Oh yeah, Jerry got everything.
I know I'm sitting here like if you only knew. It really, if you only knew. I'm like sitting here looking through everything. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this.
I definitely get the champagne. It's definitely giving bubbly. Okay, let me tell you. I'm looking at your notes and it makes so much sense because it's definitely giving. You said Venetian fog and the belladonna. I know what belladonna smells like. It smells very dark, like you were at a party in the evening. And it definitely gives evening party vibe, but a dark party, like a gothic party, like something where everybody's dressed up and like a masquerade. It's giving masquerade vibes because the champagne is there. It's giving this kind of bubbly vibe, but then the belladonna has a sharpness to it,
Uh huh.
and there's that kind of fogginess to it, like smoke, not smoke, but almost smoke.
Dewey.
Yeah, very interesting.
More. Sorry.
I would say this isn't for everybody. Like this isn't one like I would just like if I was doing like something recommending, this would be sample at first. Like I'll
Yeah.
tell anybody if you like Rose, get Rose of Venus, get Venusian. But this one would definitely be
Let
for
me ask you. Let me ask you this: where on the scale of masculine feminine do you think it falls? Because I'm waffling between. At one point, I'm saying 65% feminine, but then I'm going 50-50.
It's feeling 50-50
Yeah.
to me, honestly. It doesn't feel too, it
There's
does,
something.
it,
Yeah, there's something in it that smells 50-50.
yeah, it's not giving me too super feminine. It's not giving me masculine. It just smells like anybody could wear this. And this, oh, but I know this will probably smell real sexy on a man. Like on a woman, it's going to give dark, vampy, vampira kind of vibes. On a
Mhm.
man, this would be a little more sexy. This would be dark, sexy.
But there's something that's fresh about it too, and I
Yeah.
think it's where the fog.
Yeah, the fog gives it a slight like airy, smoky, but not smoky, but like like because fog is got the wateriness to it, but it's kind
That's
of
why I say
dense.
dewy
Yeah.
or do like.
Hmm. I kind of it's smelling better and better. I don't think Jerry would like this though.
You
I
know,
have it.
Lucia,
Oh wait, I don't have that. You're right.
I
you
don't
have
think
Luciana.
because Jerry is more of a gourmand person. This
I am.
isn't gourmand enough for him. This wouldn't be gourmand enough for him.
Okay, Jerry.
Jerry is
Do you,
all about the
Jerry?
gourmand.
Do you have Anya Rogan?
Yes.
Okay, imagine Anya Rogan,
Mm-hmm.
but a little fruitier and a little fresher.
Isn't that? But that one's kind of like
And a little greener and a little greener.
a little greener.
Yeah, the more I'm wearing it, and I'm getting the hints of tuberose.
Okay.
I would be interested to smell it for sure, but
Because
I
we
would.
started.
Speaking of tuberose, what you think about that lotion?
You talk about this?
That
I haven't
yeah.
put it on all the way yet because I'm doing this weekly thing now. So this week is going to be warm because I'm trying to like rotate my fragrances a little different. And so last week was all about sandalwood. So I was wearing all sandalwood fragrances because I'm trying to like, kind of as opposed to like just I try to do this kind of like weekly theme for myself. And so last week was all about sandalwood. So let me put
Mhm.
this on because I was like, oh, this because when I saw it, I said, oh, this is the lotion he was telling me about. Ooh, ooh, that's good. This is good enough. Who makes this? Is this somebody out in the Bay Area?
I don't know. I mean, this little metaphysical shop I go to, I
I'm gonna have
found
to
it.
look them up.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: Do you think it's? Do you think it truly is tuberose, or do you think it's more gardenia?
It's more gardenia because I have two. I grew two roses this year.
Yeah, you tell me.
They came out. They came out so beautiful. Um, so and besides the fact I have tuberose oil, it was really good smelling, and I had gardenias growing too. So definitely, this is more gardenia than
Yeah,
tuberose
yeah.
because my tuberoses were nice and fragrant. In the evening, I would sit outside and you
You know
could
what I
tell me
was gonna
nothing.
say? I was gonna say. So on the last one, I did pick up cherry wood, and there's something that you do with cherry. If I could get a straight cherry, like a cherry liquor type of fragrance that's just cherry, but I love the cherry that's in here. And then all of a sudden you get like that, you get tobacco. It's more like leaf. This one is really good. This one was, I was wearing this one like crazy, but so wifey doesn't like tobacco on me. So the cherry part, she's like, oh man, it smells good. About an hour later, she's like, oh, what are you wearing? Like, tobacco? I'm like, it smells so good though. I do have that. Yeah, I love that one too. Actually, I mix those together because
Did you
you end
say
up
you
getting like
mix? You say you mix that one with ruby?
no, I mix cherry wood. I
with
mix
red cherry, with blood
yeah, I
cherry
mix these
cordial.
two. Yep. I mix those two together and it takes away a little bit of that tobacco bite. So she'd be like, "Oh, this smells good." I'm like, "Yes, I can wear it together." Okay.
Oh my God, Lucia is getting better and better on my skin. Yeah, it's getting more floral. So it might lean a little more feminine as it dries
Is
down.
it
Okay.
favorite? Oh, that's cool,
Yeah.
Karen.
Yep.
I
That's
love
what.
that. You said
Ooh,
that
it
You
was
know,
smells
I
good.
was thinking. So I got something else to tell all of you. So let's go to those rose fragrances that I do.
Okay.
Um, Blush of Dawn, Dream Walking,
Mhm.
Rose of Venus, the Venusian. There's going to be a fifth one.
Ooh, you
So
know I love rose.
remember how um, I had said Blush of Dawn is dawn, morning. You said Dream Walking is day. Rose of Venus is night. And I said the Venusian is late night.
It really is.
The fifth one is going to be the Wolf Sour,
Wow.
which is
Oh,
like
okay.
3 or 4 a.m.
Which is what I was about to say when you send your emails.
Right.
There you go.
Be like, wait, what? Ding. What's
I
that
wake up
game?
at 5 a.m. and I see, I'd be like, oh, there's a Vincent.
Right. So funny.
Yeah. Okay, and
So
melancholy sitting on.
I'm debating
Mhm.
what to pair that with, and the leading candidate, since we're, you know, Jerry put us on the subject. Leading candidate is Rose and Cherry together.
Ooh. Let me
Wow.
tell you why you should do that. Because um, Victor and Rolf did one called Dancing Roses. It was a rose chair. I'll send you some. I have it. So I'll send you some so you can see how it smells. But it was like a boozy cherry rose. And people like died for it. And there's nothing out there like that right now. So that would be really good, would be a rose and cherry.
What does French
Don't
defense
send it
have
to
in
me.
it? What does
Huh?
French
Yeah,
defense have in
don't send it to me.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I want you to do your
Oh,
own iteration.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, no, this is different. This is black cherry and amber. This one's different.
Who
Okay.
is that? Mind Games? That $400?
Yeah, that's my game.
How many do you own, Jerry? A
My
Mind
game
Game.
8.
So that's
This is
thirty two
why I
hundred.
don't fuck
That's
with Jerry.
$3,200 right there.
$375 a bottle.
Not if
Don't be
you
doing
know
that
where to get
bullshit.
them from. You not if you know where to get them from. They not that.
Oh, my bad. He's on the Max Aroma whale list. So he got his for less than that. My bad.
I get mine.
They be like,
It
oh, send it
depends
to the
on
whales. He gonna buy 5 of them.
nah, I'm telling you, you just gotta
Right. I need Jerry's job.
nah. It's not even that. It's just like I said, sometimes you know people that have a hookup and they say, hey, you want the hookup? I would love the hookup. I'm not gonna tell who my plugs are. You know, you don't tell the plugs name. Come on now. We
You ain't
all know
gotta tell the
that.
name, Jerry. You know, I live in Chicago too. You could just text me and ask me, yo, you want in? I'll send you some money, damn.
I got
I don't want
you.
mind games anyway.
Well, yeah, I was
I
gonna
think I already think they're overrated. You know, everybody's into
uh
them.
so the new ones are dope, but they're $900. It's
They're
crazy.
what?
$900.
It's $900 for
Me and Vincent, we was both on the
tickets.
same thing. Like, what did you just say?
Uh-huh,
What?
it's $900. Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could. Nah, but it's yeah, they got 2 of them. It's $900, and they come with decanters. I think it's like I forgot how much of it you get. I think it's 250 mil, and then you have to decant it, kind of like old
I gotta do
school.
some work for this bitch. Oh,
Yeah, you
hell the
gotta
fuck
work.
no.
You gotta work.
No, for $900, I should just look at that bottle and it should just spray me. It should come with gossamer wings on it and fly around. It should make me feel like a fucking angel. I should be able to fly away when I wear this shit. I should just have people just throw money at me when I wear a $900 fragrance. What the fuck?
So you saying this is basically like Le Labo on steroids?
I would, yeah. It's so the two that they have are extremely long lasting. Of course, they're like, is it? It's, I don't think it's pure parfum. I think it's still X straight. But as far as like longevity, complexity, smell, and the way it's
Kelly,
blended
for that
very well.
price, they better be doing my damn taxes.
Yeah,
They better do
I
my
get
taxes.
it.
They better do my feet. They better do my nails. They better do
I
my
get
silk
it.
press once a month. The
I get it. I get it, but you know, it kind of leans toward a specific clientele and people
fuck? Not
just
me.
going
Okay.
for. So if you look at the packaging too, the packaging and the way that they do it, it looks really cool, you know. But I'm not saying that I bought it. I know some people that have, and hey, I respect it. You know,
I respect the. Okay, I ain't gonna lie and say I respect it.
for me,
Um.
for somebody else, if that's something that you, so if fragrances is your thing, and that's like maybe your only thing, that's where all your extra money goes to. Because you know, a lot of us who put money into your cars, put money into home. If you just buying fragrances, well, yeah,
Okay.
Sonny,
Listen, I'm not
get
going.
it.
I'm not going to. Um. I'm not going to down anybody for what they spend their money. Uh.
Yeah.
No, no.
Right. Right. I'm not. But it's just in my world, $900 is like, and for me, honestly, the whole it's nuclear, it lasts forever. I don't like that. I don't need that. And that's just me personally, because I feel like, and this is just my thing, is in
Mhm.
order for you to make it last that long, I don't need to smell like one thing that long. I'm gonna get bored. I want to wear something else.
Jerry,
And not only that, the level of fixatives that you putting in to make it stick like that
Mhm.
worries me. It just does.
Jerry,
Yes.
do you have any Nasimato fragrances?
Of course he does.
I did. I got rid of them.
How many ounces did you say that this mind games? How many ounces did you say it was?
I think it's 250. So Nasamato was what 30
30 mil.
mil
30 mil.
for it was like maybe 300 or something.
So it's
Right?
a,
So
Back when it was first.
250. So 250 mil or two. Yeah, 250 mil.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? That's kind of
that's about the same pricing. Yeah, that's
yeah.
So
about the same.
That's
it's
Because if
just
you
been
think about it,
giving
that's eight
you.
that's
times.
one of the big Tom Ford.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
one of those, the
exactly.
decanter.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, it
exactly
is.
what it is.
No,
It's
see,
a
I
decanter.
thought you talking about a little bottle.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no. It's a decanter.
all right.
Yeah, you
Okay,
have to
but let me
decant
ask
it.
you this. Why do people want those big, huge ones? And I'm only saying this because, like, for
For
instance,
resale. People want to
you,
resell.
huh? I mean, unless they're reselling it off
Mm.
of it, are the people that you know have it? Are they just? Is it strictly for them, or are they going to decant some off of it?
Honestly,
See,
I
that's something I
don't
wonder
know.
about because, obviously a fragrance house like Tom Ford, they
Yeah,
don't want you reselling their fragrances.
right.
But yet and still they make something that's
Those
set
are
up
good.
for you to resell it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. You know what though? Here's the other thing too. If that was my only big purchase of a fragrance, per year. You have to think about how much we all spend.
No,
And
that's true.
it's way more than that $900.
That's
So
true.
if I'm just buying one fragrance for myself per year, I love this fragrance. It's my signature scent. That's all I'm wearing. It's not.
Okay, you have a point there. But you could get 250 mil of Dior private line for 400.
You could, but
But
it
like you
doesn't.
said, but the truth is that $900 is a drop in the bucket on what I spend in a year. Actually,
It
I'm doing
really.
better this year though. But pandemic Lou,
Oh,
whew,
you were messed up. Army crawling, trying not to answer the door because there's so many packages that are coming every day.
yeah, pandemic
Yeah,
Lou,
all of
pandemic
us.
Lou, and the pandemic pricing was good, so that's why I was really off the chain. Whew, them
It
price,
really
I
was.
miss the pandemic prices.
Pandemic Vincent was all about the suits.
Ooh,
I bet.
the beginning of
Your
this of
prices
it
too.
was shoes for me because the shoe sales was off the
Yeah,
chain. I guess they was like, they ain't never leaving their house. Let's get rid of these shoes.
yeah,
Baby, them
yeah. I
shoes. I
was
bought like 7 pair of shoes in the first 2 weeks.
gonna, yeah, you're right. I was gonna say, well, the shoe market, if you're into like selling shoes, the shoe market went down horribly. Like shoes do not go for what they used to go for. It
Which is
depends on
sad
what.
because speaking of pandemic purchases, can we talk about these people, the toilet paper robber barons who went out and bought all that toilet paper because of the dock worker strike?
And rubbing alcohol. It was toilet
Yeah,
paper and rubbing alcohol.
yep.
Right? And
They're
now
gonna be
I'm
walking
like,
up on people with toilet paper
damn,
and
the
alcohol
strike
trying to.
lasted what, a day or two?
Yeah, blood cherry is really good. I
Okay, so
love
she's
that
thinking
one.
about ordering Anne Boleyn, blood cherry cordial, maybe sugar. I love bees and butterflies and white rice. Okay, so if you like, okay, so you go ahead and get that sugaring.
I like the cherry. The blood cherry is dope. I think
I like sugaring.
sugaring is good. That's peach. If I'm not
Let me go
mistaken, right?
back to Michael. So Michael, what you buying? Because you got a discovery set. You got orange moonshine, which is one of Jerry's absolute favorites.
Actually, orange sunshine. Thank you very
Oh, it's
much. But I did.
I'm sorry,
But I did.
sunshine. My bad.
I wore moonshine the other day, and I was like, I forgot what it smelled like. I was like, oh, okay.
Candyman and everywhere and then again, everywhere and then again. Okay.
You know
So which
what?
ones you getting?
I have a confession to make about orange sunshine, and
What's
orange
that? You
moonshine.
about to tell me something bad about it, aren't you? There's Candyman right there.
Orange moonshine and orange sunshine. Um, After I made and released orange moonshine, which was the second one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm smelling both of them. And I'm thinking, I think these names should have been switched.
Yep. Yep. They should have, because
Yes,
moonshine
it's still going on.
Till the
is
16th.
brighter, and yeah, moonshine is way brighter. I think it's crazy projecting.
Yeah,
Um,
it's that candy orange slice
yep.
accord that's in it that makes it really pop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I like it's something about the smoothness of sunshine with the orange. It's kind of like this. It's where dark meets light, and it's really nice. Very, very smooth. I get a lot of compliments with that one
You
more
think
than
it's
any.
smooth?
To me, it's smooth.
See, I think moonshine is smoother than sunshine. Because
Really?
sunshine, yeah, sunshine to me, honestly,
Hold.
if I think about it, sunshine kind of has a melancholy vibe to it.
I think
Uh,
that's the one I smelled, and I would agree. I think I smelled orange sunshine, and I would agree. So the BOGO sale is still going on, Michael. So that's why it was good you got your samples. So go on and get you some. So go on and get you that Candyman, and then again, and every win, just go on and get your stuff. Get your stuff going on. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. Okay.
Yeah, every win I
It seems
remember.
like that's a men love it because like that's Mark's favorite by you, Mark
Yeah,
Jacoby. He loves that because I
yeah.
think he bought a backup bottle of it or something.
When I first made that, that was one I was really proud of, and it's because of that wisteria note, because I thought that it would make it smell really feminine, but because of everything else that's in it, it actually turned out much more masculine. And so,
Hmm.
um, yeah, it ended up being a very romantic men's scent.
Oh, trying to find it. I don't know where I put it. Here's that's the other one. I can't find the other one. I hate when I misplace stuff.
Don't you hate that when you're looking for like a fragrance and you know it should be there but it ain't?
Uh-huh. And now I'm mad because
I'm that way
I
with my
always put my
chemicals
stuff in the same
when
spot.
I'm mixing stuff.
I do not mix
What's it
where
doing
my
now?
stuff goes.
What's it doing
What do
now?
you ask him? Does he mix what?
What's it doing now?
What do
Lucia.
you mean? Oh, Lucia.
Oh, it's definitely the florals are coming out. It's more so yeah, as you wear it becomes more feminine. So yeah, I would say it absolutely is more feminine
So stick
in the
with that
end.
65.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because the beginning is unisex, but as it's sitting on me, yeah, it's getting more feminine. It is. I
So
don't
what you're
care.
saying is that may not be
No,
the
I
right.
wouldn't say it was for you anyway because it's more floral and you
Okay.
are gourmand.
Yes, I am.
You are
Very.
gourmand. That's what you like.
Yeah, and it has a freshness about it too that's very ungourmand like.
Right. And I like the melancholy in a sad sort of way.
Oh, that's one I told you. I really enjoy that one. Like I said, the musk and like you said, the incense that's in it, that really pops out. Um, and it kind of so it's linear, but it's not. Like it's like spicier earlier with the incense, I guess, and then it smooths out as it like kind of gets to the base. But the musk, like I said, is like really nice. The musk is it's kind of lighter at first, and then now it's like sweeter, which I think is really nice.
You just said something that reminded me of the last time I wore it on my hand
Hmm.
because it was weird. It so it had a beginning, then it changed to something else,
Hmm.
but then it changed back to the beginning again, which was the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
It's. I mean, you know how a lot of times a fragrance will have three lives. A
Right.
right.
top, middle, and a bottom. This was like top, bottom, top.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
He said something about her FedEx. Please, my mailman still don't like me.
You know what's funny is my FedEx dude. He always comes to the door. He was like, "Got your package again," and he's like this every time. He's like, "Man, what'd you get this time? I know it smells good." I'm like, "Man, if you don't give me that package, you're going somewhere."
My mailman is just he be mean. He just be mean mugging us. Like when I'm outside and I see him, I'm all pleasant. Hey, how you doing? He be like, and one day we only had like mail. So I was like, oh, we only got mail today. Look at us. He was like, it's only Tuesday. I was like, damn. but we, but it's not just me. It's
No.
Bianca. My daughter. Y'all think I'm bad? Amazon and her, she got a love affair with Amazon. Cause right now, if I looked in the list, it's like 6 packages she got coming from Amazon.
Yeah, me too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, me too.
Wait
Me
a
too
minute.
with Amazon.
When right at the doorway,
Mhm.
like when we come in, we call it shipping and receiving. My
Uh-huh.
son-in-law, because he works from home, he has it all lined up. He'll have all mine put together, and then he'll have hers put together, right? We'll be like, because of the shipping and receiving area, and then we have to get our things and take them to the respective places they need to be. And you know it's bad when the kids, the toddlers, be on it. Let a box come in the house. They be like, "Ooh, a box, a box," and then they want to go get the keys because my daughter always rips them open with the keys.
Me too.
My Bakari be like, "Where's the keys? We got to open up this box." It's like, I don't know what we're doing here because y'all are very conditioned to this thing, right?
That's funny.
So it's bad when the 2 and the 4-year-old get excited. They be like, "Ooh, the boxes are coming! The boxes are coming!"
My UPS driver, and some of the Amazon drivers, UPS in particular, I actually try to get my UPS drivers fired.
Wow.
Because number one, they'll come to my door or the front gate of my apartment building.
Yeah.
And they won't ring the buzzer. And then they'll just say, no access.
Yeah. Yeah, they good for that move.
And then they take my damn package to a third party where I have to go and pick it up.
Yep.
I didn't pay to have this package sent to a damn liquor store.
Right.
Pick it up.
Wait a minute. Speaking of that, I had to.
Not only that, but this is what they also do. And I can't believe they do this. The gate is about 8 foot high.
Oh, they'll toss it over.
They'll toss it over.
Yeah, they toss it over. They'll toss your shit over. Yep, they will toss it over. Yeah. Yep, they sure will. They had to move them UPS boxes though, because they had them over in the Jerry. They had it over on 71st, over by King Drive at this gas station. First off, they sent my stuff over there. I was like, I am not picking it up over there because they laying in wait. With the hood.
That's a slow down. Throw it in the car. Pill out.
Right. You gotta have somebody what they put on the brake and the gas at the same time while you getting your box.
Well,
right.
For that matter, the deliverers are slow down, throw it from the car and peel out.
Yeah.
Real talk, my nephew, he's security, he's armed security for the UPS guy. He follows a UPS truck as armed security.
He is Brinks or some shit.
Huh?
What the hell they think he is, Brinks or some shit?
Right.
Well, because they're robbing the UPS trucks. So yeah, they have certain routes where they have an armed guard, they have an armed security following them. Yep.
Get it.
And the thing is like when you really think about it, why would you I see you hitting the train, right? Because you can really come up. But when you hit a UPS, especially in the hood, they'd be mad getting most of my stuff. It'll be like some stuff from my job. So it'd be some file folders. It'd be like, you get this, you're gonna get some subscribe and save, some diapers, just some random shit on a UPS truck. It's like y'all really think y'all gonna come up on a UPS truck nowadays? Everything on there.
You really need to take that mindset and that driver that you got. You should tell them you should be grateful that you are on this route. So when I say hi to you, I expect a hello and seeing teeth.
Well, maybe they don't have teeth, so at least let me see,
a reasonable facsimile thereof.
See one of these. Smile with your eyes. Smile with your eyes.
Smizing.
Yep.
Smizing. They be doing America's Next Top Model on their ass.
All right.
So wait a minute. When's your birthday, Vincent? Did we pass your birthday? When is it official?
Yeah, we passed it in May.
That's right. I'm like, why am I thinking it's your birthday? Your birthday's in May. Never mind. I totally forgot.
You
Because for
better
some
not ask
reason in
me.
my head, sometimes I have you as a Virgo,
You
but that
better
would be
not.
the beginning of September. But for some reason, you come off as a Virgo, but I keep forgetting you're a Taurus.
I was about
Right.
to say, you better not ask me when my birthday is. If you ask me when my birthday is, you
I
and I
know when your
gonna
birthday is. It's like 2 days before mine.
exactly. I was gonna say we gonna have a problem.
Right. All right. Anything else we need to go over today?
Nah, I was gonna say I really enjoyed this. So there's a possibility I may get two more. I'm gonna look on there and see what you got, but I may also end up getting some samples. But I don't sample, so I'm probably just gonna get it.
Right.
So
I know I need to get another bottle of Edolin. So if my second will be Edolin, because I'm almost done with that one. And I don't know what else I want. There was something else I'm thinking about getting. Oh, I might be just getting sugaring again because I'm almost out of that one too. So I might just be replacing some bottles. And then whatever I have left, I can send out as samples to people. Because let's just have this conversation. Let's just have this conversation for a minute. I am over these super hyped brands that are not just like the the TikToky viral brands. I'm over them. I'm over. So
friends
my
with
mission
what?
is for you to become a TikTok viral brand. I don't know how I'm gonna make it happen, but I'm working on it. But I gotta be on TikTok. I don't even like TikTok. It ain't gonna be around anyway after January.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not.
Why?
I don't really go on TikTok like that
I've
unless
never
my
been on
family send me
TikTok.
stuff.
It's probably listen. Do we really think that this Chinese company gonna sell themselves to an American company, make America feel good? I'd be like,
Mm-mm.
fuck you, America. That's my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
We ain't that many people. The arrogance of it is hilarious to me. To say, well, if you need to sell your company and to the American, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
First off, what the hell are you doing buying shit from us anyways when you owe us so much damn money to begin with?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because China owns us right now.
Yeah.
Because they own so much of our debt. It's ridiculous.
True.
All right. So yeah, I think we get that. So wait a minute. Roll call. Who's buying? Who needs to order before we get off here? I need to see what y'all buying. I'm putting it on the screen. What are y'all buying? Because some of y'all haven't ordered. So what you getting? Put it on the screen. Y'all got like a couple. Y'all got 2 minutes to make this happen.
Telling you that mood enhancer too. Oops, I just dropped it on my.
Right. The mood enhancer in the mood and mood
Yep.
enhancer. And I get why it's the mood enhancer because it
Yeah.
really does vibe together. They do vibe together.
Yeah.
Okay, Karen says she's still not sure.
It's not sure.
Okay, we still you figure it out. Okay,
That's funny.
Karen know me. Karen
That's a
know
good
me.
one. That's a really good one.
She
With
lived right there in Chicago
Idealon,
too.
honestly, with Idealon, you should check out Cherrywood as well because it's like kind of to me the tobacco is kind of in the same right. It's in the same realm, I would think. Sugarling, yep, sugaring and blood cherry is dope.
Because sugaring is one of my favorite fall fragrances.
Candy
Boozy
Man,
peach cobbler
where's my Candy Man at?
and ghost dance.
That's Dream Lover. That's Ghost Dance.
Yeah, ghost
That
dance is
is
another one of my favorites
Candyman.
for the fall. But I'm
Yeah,
telling you now, apple rum and jasmine is hitting.
yeah.
It's
The
like
Ghost Dance has that.
okay.
Ghost Dance has
It's
that
smacking
blueberry.
somebody in the ass. Okay.
That
Jerry, do you
blueberry.
got apple rum and jasmine?
I do, but I don't know where it is. I know
Your wife has it.
You know what? I gifted a couple of things to people because I said you have to smell this, you got to get it. And I believe they purchased. after smelling it, but they kept my doggone bottle. So I gotta figure out what I'm missing, because I was counting and I'm like, why am I off like 4? I'm off 4. So I gotta figure it out.
I'll tell you guys something. This sale, for some reason, the biggest mover has been Eidolon. That
That one is
Okay, well, you
perfect
better
for
hold one back for me because I don't get paid.
I got plenty.
Because I'm coming in late.
yeah.
Yeah, I got plenty.
That one I really like. I was gonna say, because that's
Does he wear
right
it?
there.
Does your husband wear it?
Does he wear it, Kelly?
Because I'm curious to know if men actually wear that.
I think I wore it twice, but it smells better on my wife. Beija Flor.
The jasmine.
I had that too. Yeah, she loves jasmine. I gotta look. I gotta see if she, because we keep our stuff separate, but she's able. I tell her you can come in, use whatever of mine, but she'll come in, take it, and then not put it back. So I gotta go back.
Does she have
So she said he wears it and always gets compliments.
No, and does she have Jepo Reve? She just said that she Beija Flor is in the false. Yeah. Do you have Jepo Reve? Because that's more fall.
I can see you liking that, Anisha, because you like spicy things. You like gourmands.
White Rabbit is like.
So wait a minute. What did Kelly's husband say?
Yes, he likes it. Yes, and he always gets compliments.
I wouldn't say White Rabbit is a no. That's not a gourmand.
No, White Rabbit is not a gourmand.
It is, which is right here.
It's leaning. It's leaning. It has gourmand elements in it. The dry down is gourmand. The opening is very floral.
Yes. Sexy.
See, the thing about it, so let me tell you something. He was saying this on. So I said I was about to get back on there, Michael, on TikTok for a minute while it's still around. But I find, and I'm gonna put this out there. I find that TikTok is this space for me that's really weird because it's all about the really trendy viral stuff, and I'm not a trendy viral person. So I'm gonna be like really snarky on there.
See,
so we're gonna see if my snarkiness works.
This is how I see TikTok with regards to you. You on TikTok is like you teaching your students about fragrance.
Now that's true because whenever I get on, it is like that. It is some, and see, I think now because I'm shifting, so I've taken a break and I say, well, I'm gonna start putting stuff up again because, because there is more like they really don't know about stuff I have. Plus, I'm about to put up this thing because I'm so tired of it. I'm about to do a quick snarky ass short. Like, could y'all please stop buying dupes? And it's not about the dupes, right? Let me tell you why I'm saying this. It's not so much buying a dupe, but why do we have to buy dupe on dupe on dupe of the same goddamn thing?
True.
Why is everybody buying? Oh my God, there's 5 dupes because people are buying BR 540 dupes over and over and over and over again. If you got one and it smells good, why do you need the other 5?
Hachivat dupe. What is that one that came out as a Hachivat dupe? What is it? The black something. I can't remember. But yeah, Hachivat dupes, which is Aventus,
Yeah. See, the problem I have with dupes,
when they come out with dupes for these, that's gonna be crazy.
Well, they did with Green Irish Tweed, remember?
And right. Yeah, they doing Creed.
The first one was Cool Water. But the problem I have with dupes and dupe companies,
it's for me,
it's more personal. because they steal from people like myself and Jericho. You
Mhm.
know, they will get. I mean, Jericho has told me that Do It ripped off one of his fragrances.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I've seen it.
So
Yeah, they did have one of his. I forget which one it is, but they did have one of his on Do It.
So me working so damn hard, 5 years in some cases to put something together,
Right.
and
Yep.
somebody makes a dupe of it and puts it out. Well, that's capitalizing on my creativity.
Right. I mean,
So
like for real, I
in
can
other
I
words,
can take it
it's
from
basically plagiarism.
right. I mean, like I'll be honest, like BR540, okay, whatever. But when you do smaller brands like you, Jericho, that's just like terrible to me.
That's whack.
Because okay, Tom Ford, okay, fine. Because the reality is that that's saying, okay, we're gonna make something at a price point that the people who gonna buy Tom Ford could could buy. Because
And you know
Tom
what?
Ford people gonna buy Tom Ford.
And you know what?
But
As much as Tom Ford is, Tom Ford Private Blends is one of my, if not my favorite perfume brand.
Mhm.
They themselves aren't that innocent. I mean, if anybody in the chat collected men's fragrances in say the 90s, and you smell um, Tom Ford's Black Violet, you will swear up and down that smells like Escada for men.
okay.
Yep.
Same thing with Ombre de Hyacinth. That's a complete rip off of Gray Flannel.
Well, and so that's right. And that's the thing is that it's so interesting because Tiziana Terenzi dupes things all the time. And
Yeah.
yet everybody thinks that, oh, they're a niche brand. Like Purpore is a straight ripoff of Portrait of a Lady. It's a little bit
Wow,
sweeter,
really?
but it's a
Like
straight rip.
Frederick Mall.
Yeah,
So they are a niche brand, but what they do is they make a change to like one or two notes,
right.
and then like it's brand new. It's
Right, but it's
it's not a
right
remix.
because Purpura is basically like yeah, they do the remix because
Right.
Purpura they have a little like one or two different added on one or two different notes, or they'll
Mhm.
take out one or something, and so then it's like okay, but it's so interesting the people who are okay with that because it's considered a niche brand, but then
Mhm.
they trip. For one thing, I personally don't own any um uh
Yeah.
what is it called
For
Same
Doers.
sale.
with my
I don't buy Doer.
Yeah, I don't. I
There,
don't.
no,
I don't
Dua
know.
is by far the worst.
Yeah.
The worst. And like I said, they are the ones that Jericho told me ripped off one of his scents.
Yeah, and and see, I'm ignorant because I feel like if you duping stuff, you shouldn't cost that much. I feel like Doer's overpriced for them to be a dupe house. You
Yeah.
30
For
mil,
30 mil is like what it. What do they charge
50
for
or
it?
$60, and then, of
Like
course you can wait for
60.
the
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah, it's like $60. But you know what though? I do so Dapper is one of my favorites by far because I feel like um they only go after like the really, really higher brands and things that you just can't get. You go to try to get it, it's not there.
Jericho is not a higher end brand.
No, I was
Right?
gonna
No,
say
no.
Dapper doesn't have anything from
Yeah, they would never do that.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
brand.
Dapper. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dapper
Dapper. Yeah,
Ferguson.
Dapper
Dapper's
is
a brand.
is another dupe brand, but they only
Oh, okay.
dupe stuff
I
like
thought you were saying that was the
Bodicea.
name of a fragrance. Sorry.
No, 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 no. Dapper Fragrances is a really, really good dupe brand.
Okay.
I personally buy from Dapper and I like Dapper. If there's something that I have and I want to see like how close they've gotten to, I'll get something from Dapper. Or if I want to buy something and I say, okay, is it really worth all of that money? I'll buy the Dapper version first, wear it around, be like, yes, or nah, it's really not, you know. So that's just me.
So let me ask you both this.
Hmm.
There are some fragrances that maybe come off as not intentionally being dupes, but they still smell like something else.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely that. I mean, like
For
you
instance,
can,
Tom Ford,
if something's popular,
Yep.
you can tell. Like I said, like for instance, I said your apple rum and jasmine. I know you are not duping Killian's Angel Share, right?
Right.
But if somebody likes Angel Share, that's why I said if you like this style, then you
Yeah.
could go. This is a different version of it, which is totally, so you get that kind of boozy, spiciness, but and that apple pie-ish vibe, but you got the jasmine. And I know that you didn't. That wasn't an intent. Some you were intending, but that gives them.
when
That'll
did that
give
come
them.
out?
Huh?
Do you know when that came out?
When did Angel Share come out?
2016, right? I don't know. Like off the top
2020,
of my head. Hold
2020, 2021.
on. Let me
Apple
Because it
Rum
write
was
it.
and
during the
Jasmine.
pandemic.
Apple Rum and Jasmine came out in 2016.
Okay, well,
Hold
see, they got you then. But
on.
what I'm saying is, like, because people don't know you, I would say, okay, if you like this style, then you might want to elevate to this one because there's similar, you will get that vibe from it, but it's a different take. So yeah, some things are going to be similar because you might have some, but there should be something. But I don't like, for instance, I like cherry almond. I don't think
Mhm.
every cherry almond is trying to be lost cherry.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Because we know that where the cherry almond come from, Jergens.
And that's getting to
Right.
be such a played out combo. It's like it's the new rose and patchouli
Right. Yes.
or
Yes.
rose and oud.
Right. I
Mhm.
mean, it's like rose and oud. You could say it like everybody for a while was saying, like everybody says anything that has that saffron and everything. Oh, that's BR 540. Everything ain't trying to be BR 540.
That's
Everything
true.
isn't. So,
Just because you mix
but
that.
like the ones that are definitely duping. But here's my thing: if you are definitely duping, don't lie about it. If
Right.
you just say what it is. I can't stand it when they try to act like they're not doing it. You like, nah, this smells exactly like it. I prefer like an unapologetic dupe over somebody who's trying to act like, oh, we're just inspired by, and it's the exact same thing. Don't tell
Well, if
me
you
it's
look at,
inspired by, but smell just like it.
Yeah.
what's funny is when you like what Deidre said, the niche and designer houses for the whole year, what happens is one person will come out with something, or one house will come out with something, and then everybody has a fragrance that smells exactly like that fragrance whole year. And then you go to the next year, it's like they're like, oh well, apple is the thing this year, or
Yeah.
cherry is the thing this year. It's like, no, they smelled that and they like, ooh, let's capitalize.
Well,
Like, what is it? Bodissier came out with a new fragrance a few weeks ago. It smells amazing, but it smells similar to something else that I've smelled before. So I was like, oh, a Tiziana Terenzi. It smells like a Tiziana Terenzi fragrance, which I'm sure that Tiziana Terenzi fragrance smells like something else, but I don't know what the something else is. But it smells like Tuttle.
But you know
well,
what also I
well,
think
well,
happens
going
is
back to that,
because so many of those
going back to that last comment. Um,
this one.
Back in the '90s, going back to what I was mentioning about Green Irish Tweed.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I think that's where the duping thing really amped up,
Yeah.
um, particularly for men, because men were so limited to what they could wear. So everybody kept making the same damn thing over and over again.
Right.
No.
So everything smelled like green Irish tweed for a good 6, 7 years until both Angel and Limal became
Yeah, I was
really
gonna say
really popular.
Lamal.
And so now you have people saying, "Well, wow, men don't have to smell like this anymore."
Yeah.
They could smell different. They could wear different things like ladies do.
Right. I also think, Jerry, when you were talking about the notes, we also have to remember that a lot of these perfumers work in the same in the same
Yeah,
companies.
yeah,
You
they
know,
do.
so you know that's what they're pushing because that's what because like so many more for Firminish, they work for IFF. You know what I'm saying?
I was see,
So
I was just about to say it, and it's not just the perfumers who are making these. I mean, um,
Yeah.
sometimes you have the perfume makers or the chemical makers who are
right,
actually making the perfumes. You know,
right,
like you got Firmenich, you got Givaudan, who
right,
does Tom Ford's fragrances. You know, so
right,
they're pushing their chemicals to various other brands,
Mm.
right. That
which is
that
why
use
a lot of the
them.
stuff is going to end up smelling the same.
Right, because they're
Yeah.
because so many companies, so many brands use those companies that's what they're gonna smell like. I mean, like for instance, like I've always said, wait a minute, I just gotta say this. This is the funniest shit. I watch random fragrance videos like in the morning or this guy was there on there. I need everybody to know what Maison means.
House of.
Right. I'm saying it like it was his name. Yeah, all these they all Maison. Dying laughing. I would. I'm not the person
House
to go
of.
in there, man. You know what I mean? House up because he kept saying it like it was people's first name.
I mean, if you don't know what it means, I get it. Like it's if you're not,
Oh no,
but
People
I'm
no,
think
sure when
no,
he was
Mason
saying
Francis
it,
Kirjo.
no.
They
When
say
I
it
was
like that's his name, like that's his first name.
yeah,
no mispronunciation sometimes crack me up. I mean, years ago, I remember watching this one dude's video. He was reviewing Noir de Noir.
hmm
He pronounced it Neuer de Neuer.
yeah.
So that's how whenever I pick it up to spray it on myself, I spray on some Neuer de Neuer.
You ain't got to get that Neuer de Neuer. Well, real talk, until I was older, I thought hors d'oeuvres were hors d'oeuvres. So
Horse
who am
the
I to talk about it?
horse the
I
ovaries.
was a kid, okay? I was a
Horse the
kid.
ovaries for me.
So
Horse the
hors
ovaries.
d'oeuvres.
No,
And
I
he's
was horse
torso.
horse the ovaries.
Okay, I was a kid when I believed that. I was about 18 when I finally found out that it was hors d'oeuvres. I was like, oh, because I was calling them hors d'oeuvres.
Like I'm not eating none of this horse. Y'all need to take this back
I was
to
a
the
kid,
racetrack.
okay?
Well,
So I'm take it back to the
if
racetrack,
you
huh?
old enough to remember watching Sanford and Son, I mean Fred Sanford used to refer to them as horse divers.
Oh, you right. He did. Them horse divers.
And I thought I was being real, like, you could tell
Bougie
me
about that.
nothing.
You was
With her
bougie.
hair
I
pressed
was
and
bougie.
everything. Hair
I
pressed
was
and everything.
bougie. I was
No,
having,
no.
yeah, we're gonna
This
have
is
some hors d'oeuvres.
yeah. This is the bougie pronunciation.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's like if I see one more person talk about Francis Kirkjohn, like Mason is his first name.
You know what? I think I'm gonna say that as a joke. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a video. I'm just gonna say everything is Mason. Be like, yeah, this man Mason.
Right? Right? I was like,
That's gonna be a little inside joke. Yeah, Mason.
because he
No, I'm
was
not
like
gonna
for
do
real talking about it, like, yeah,
that.
Jerry,
No.
if you do that, go to another site that uses the name Mason
Uh-huh.
and tell them there's already a bunch of people named Mason. Why are you using this name?
right?
If you do that, I'll give you $1.
I think I'm okay on that dollar. I'm not going.
Right?
I'm good. You get that dollar.
Honey, these people be like,
I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings right now. I mean,
I am.
I'm trying to be good. Christmas coming around, Santa need to come. So I need to be good.
She
I
said she'll
am.
match it.
She said she'll match it. You give me $2? I don't know. I may do it now. $2.
Right. He can put that women, he can put it in the piggy bank getting ready to buy his next bottle.
Right.
You know, he only needs, $400 more, but whatever.
Yeah, I need 400 more plus shipping.
If you spend 400, you better get free shipping, my brother.
Wait, did you get free shipping on that $900 bottle?
Right.
I hope
You know
so.
what would
I
be funny
have
if they
no
did?
clue.
Now they probably do extra. They probably like and shipping is $50.
Well, I think so. If you get something at Neiman's, they give 15. Is it 10 or 15% off if you sign up with your email? So,
$900. They should be giving you at least a discovery set of all the rest of that stuff.
I mean, truth be told, if I really wanted to get it, I would just sell a few. I'd sell a couple things. That'd be okay.
Okay, so speaking of discovery set, I'll say this. I just decided this.
Okay.
From here to the end of the sale, I'll give everybody a that places an order, full bottle order, buy one get one free. I give everybody a sample set.
Y'all hear that? Y'all better get to
Man,
getting.
a sample set and a BOGO. That's
Y'all better get to getting.
I gotta hit the site again. I gotta.
Right, because I need to get one
Oh,
to give away. I'll give away a sample set though. That'll be
yeah,
cute to give away.
yeah. I definitely give away. I got a lot of sample sets that
To
I
be
need to.
honest, I'm either selling or giving away probably around Christmas time. I'm
Yeah.
going to do Pearl. And the reason why is because Pearl is a rose patchouli, and I didn't look at the notes good. And I'm not a huge patchouli person. And patchouli pulls really strong on me. So, I
So
mean, this might be part of my December giveaways. Because
this is dope for patchouli. Patchouli
so this
rouge.
might be one of my December giveaways is Pearl. Because it was like, okay, I ain't giving away nothing else. But I can give away Pearl because it's rose and patchouli. And on me, from patchouli be patchouli in on me. And I know people love it, but I don't really like patchouli on me.
Love patchouli. Love patchouli.
Patchouli don't smell good on me.
I can't wear it to work though. My coworker said she looked at me. She said she almost died the whole day. She said, "Please don't ever wear it again." And I was like, "Okay, can't wear
But just know
patchouli."
Pearl is going to be part of my December
So
giveaways.
what about the angel fragrances? Can't you can't wear the angel fragrances?
I used to wear it back in the day, but I don't wear them anymore.
I mean,
Because
because
it's too.
those are loaded with patchouli.
Yeah, I don't. I do the alien flankers,
Fire.
but I don't do Angel. But now, when Angel came out, you couldn't tell me nothing. I wore the shit out of that damn thing. I think also my chemistry has changed because I did wear more patchouli things back when I was younger. And I think that with age, the patchouli is now too much for me. My nose is like, whoo. Just
Is
like
it?
now, I'm starting to like. Are you ready, Jerry? I'm starting
Yeah.
to not like caramel that much.
No, I don't like caramel as much because it has a buttery smell to it, and
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't like the smell of butter as much. Even though you
I
have
like
some
butter.
fragrances that have like it's either butter or butterscotch, and it
I
smells
really don't
good,
want butter.
but
Now
after
I
a
like the
while,
smell of butter in real life. I just don't want to
I don't
smell
like.
like butter.
I
But
don't like the smell of butter.
I just think that the caramel is a little too sweet for me sometimes. Like they're making because the thing is now gourmands are really super hot, right? And so
Yeah.
it seems like everybody's just trying to make them sweeter and sweeter and sweeter without really thinking about how it really plays, because everybody's like, oh my God, that's a gourmand. And everybody wants this like extra sweetness, smell like candy, smell like desserts to a point that it's just overwhelming. And so it kind of the caramel is starting to overwhelm me the way people are doing it. Now,
Do
a
you like
subtle
do you like
caramel, yes.
do you like blood cherry cordial?
Um, I smelled it a long time ago. Real talk. You sent it to me years ago, and I don't know if I like it now. But and the reason why I say that is because when I was trying it, I wasn't ready for it. I don't think I was, because it was a little too much at the time. I probably do want to try it now because I've noticed like my tastes have changed since the beginning of the pandemic. I think with trying out more things, I'm a little more adventurous and I like things. So like when you sent it to me, I was just getting into Serge Lutens, which is like kind of like a gateway into somebody like you, right? And so I was just getting into them. So the blood cherry cordial was a little too much. It was a little too much for me back then. So I said I was going to try it again because I had the sample, but at the time it was just like, I don't know. I don't know.
This is why I said a little earlier that White Rabbit is leaning gourmand. White Rabbit is loaded with caramel. And I'll give you a little perfumer secret. So the reason why caramel is getting so sweet now, there's a chemical called maltol, and it comes in various different types, and it's almost like a burnt caramel type of a smell, almost like a toasted marshmallow type of a smell. I would say imagine vanilla mixed with coumarin.
Mm.
That's kind of what maltol smells like.
Okay.
So a lot of caramel fragrances have a ton of maltol in them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Sweet. Yeah, it's like you smell it, you instantly feel like you're getting cavities in your teeth. I mean, that's how sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like that smell. Like, because what it reminds me of is the Bath and Body Works wintertime candles, which I don't like. Which when I smell them, they make me kind of, I don't like for me, I don't like those, blueberry pancakes and caramel apple butter, candles. I like mine like a little more floral. I like maybe coffee and whiskey, but I don't like them too sweet because if I'm smelling them too long, it starts getting on my nerves. So that might be it.
Yeah. A lot of times what I do when I'm mixing things is I try and add other things to help tone down that sweetness. So it's not
Right.
so girly sweet.
Right.
So that's where the musks start
Right.
coming into play, or the woods.
All right, let me go on. I need to write my lesson plans for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm being really good about this stuff because we're being audited. So I got to do it for the next 2 weeks to be really good after that. Okay.
Yeah, we being audited too. So
Yeah, when you're getting audited, you got to do shit right.
Right. Reports galore. Yep. Yeah.
After that, are we good? Can I breathe now? All right, then. Thanks
Hey,
a lot.
what's up? My man Fragrance Journey.
Hello. I
What's
don't know
up,
you, but
Rob?
hello, honey.
That's Rob from Fragrance Journey.
I don't know him. He don't know me.
Oh, you don't know him? That's
No,
so funny.
let me tell you why,
Wow.
because he's a guy. Let me say this. I don't really watch the men. I watch a few men. And it's so
Man.
interesting, but here's why. Because it's so interesting watching men, like even when I watch Sebastian, who we know is the most boring person on the face of the planet, but I still like him. When he does like
He live right out
lists,
here in San Francisco.
when he does list of things, it's so interesting because his lists usually don't have a lot of the things that I own in that note. Like if he's doing a note list, like he'll do tuberose. He won't have nowhere near the tuberose that I have. He'll have some, but he'll have some that you might know because they're more masculine leaning or whatever. So it's like when I watch men's videos, it's so funny because it's like, oh, but what about this? What about that? Because you all have a different aesthetic, which is fine.
Yeah. But Rob he got a lot of stuff with tuberose. I remember he was getting into it.
I
Really
mean, I
heavy.
just never seen them because
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
good. You good?
I mean, you know,
I was gonna say
See,
he
that's one of the reasons why I really like watching old school fragrance bros.
yeah.
You know, when
except for Robes '08. Jerry, did you see what he came for everybody?
No, I heard about it. I was like gonna watch the video and then I got distracted. It's like whatever.
that dude, it's like, tell me where in the name parfum, PARFUM,
Mm-hmm.
is there a R at the end of that I'm not? Because he always pronounced it parfum.
I I have no clue. I don't know.
But he got real personal. He was attacking folks. He was talking.
I remember,
I was
yeah,
like,
I
ooh.
remember that.
Really, that's
It was just,
crazy.
you know what? It
It's
was,
almost like he got himself blacklisted, didn't he?
Oh, I that could be the case because I
Because I
used to
didn't
watch
see him
this
for a
stuff back.
while, and then
Yeah,
all of a sudden I saw him start to creep back in.
yeah,
the
I saw
funny
the
thing
stuff.
about it was like when he started, it was okay. It was like, okay, it makes sense. You know, he was saying how, people get basically what he was saying in the beginning was that people get PR and there's clearly talking points because they all kind of sound the same with the things they're saying. Okay,
Right.
right. But then he started like really attacking people personally. And I mean, coming for him, it was like, dude, ooh. And especially, and then it looks bad because, of course, he's been around for so long. And
Yeah.
then you're talking about newer people who have
Yep,
larger followings
yep.
than you.
I
So
was
it
Yeah.
sounded very, like,
Yeah.
resentful.
it,
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's like, he was around for a while doing this shit. Then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, you had people like Fragrance Bros
Yeah.
start to get popular, and other people start to get popular. Sebastian and other guys like that.
he
And
came
then
after
all of a sudden,
Cuba. He came after like Demi Rawling.
I'm like, yeah, because those are the people that you see on. It's like at the end of the day, though, like if somebody came up, like be happy for them. Try to see if you need to come up that way. See if you come up that way, or if you cool with them, like reach out. Hey, can you help? Can you help me out? Can you do a video with me?
and
You
see that,
know?
and see that's just what I was about to say. Jerry is it's almost like he missed a ship that
Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of sailed past him when he was
yeah.
being resentful like that. Because once all these people started becoming popular, you know what
Yeah.
they did? They started doing this.
Yeah.
They started doing co-reviews together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
What
started
up, Ron?
they started doing all of these
Right?
reviews together.
Right?
Right. And the thing
No.
is like, like I was saying recently on my channel, I'm a small channel, but I also had to say, okay, who am I and what am I doing? Right.
Yeah.
That's why I pulled back on the Middle Easterns because I got bored with them and I was like, I'm over them.
Yeah.
And yes, especially as a woman, and I don't like Bath and Body Works, so I'm done with them. But as a woman, that's like shooting myself in the foot because that's super popular. So it was like, okay, so what do you do then? You just have to sit in your space and who you are. And so that's why I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to talk about underrated ones because that's what I love and that's what I buy. So as
Yeah.
opposed to trying to stay on that trend, which is what everybody tries to do, is be on those trends. And so as opposed to like being like mad that these people are trendy and the trendy and they're popular, just
Yeah.
you got to get to this point where you're like, I'm just doing it and this is what it is, and eventually people are going to find you,
See,
Yeah.
right?
this
True.
is what I think a lot of the guys back then who did fragrance reviews missed out
Mhm.
on
Yeah.
is they should have tried to incorporate, like, Fragrance Bros did it, Carlos did it.
Yeah.
They should try. Steven did it, Red Essence.
Yep.
Incorporate more women's fragrances into their reviews, not
Yep.
necessarily as things that they would wear, but
Hmm.
as things that they think would smell good on a lady
Yeah.
because a lot of
Interestingly
times,
enough, he's been doing more women's fragrances since then.
say it again, me?
No, him, Robes. Oh, he's been since he did that video.
Oh,
Go
oh,
look at what he's doing. He's been
yeah.
doing a lot of women's fragrances. Now, people are saying that they been asking him like, because honestly, the women are watching. The
Yeah.
beauty people moved over into fragrance because beauty the beauty sector was dying, so they moved into fragrance, and now so there's a lot more women because I keep saying the women have fucked up the pricing. They're
Yeah.
the ones who are driving the prices up because there's so many women, and women just be like, I want it, I'm gonna get it. I'm like, yo, stop it.
But see, this is the
Right.
thing,
Chill.
though.
Let it come down.
This is the thing. The women are more into beauty than men are,
Right.
and so
Yeah.
so much so that it's the women who I think are I won't say to blame, but the women back in the '90s who smelled Angel and Lamal on men.
Hmm.
Not only did they go out and buy these fragrances for their men, they went out and bought them for themselves.
I can order to the
Well, let
place.
me say, right now we are driving it because so
Thank you.
many so
Yeah.
many people have moved women, the beauty women in the beauty community on YouTube and everything, because their views were so bad because everybody was over makeup and everything. So then they all moved and started doing, because all of a sudden you saw big people like Jackie Aina talking about fragrances. Ain't talked about fragrances in freaking ever. And so then when they started doing that, then it became more. And so the thing is like men have been flexing with fragrances for years, right?
Hmm.
When like, because I've been in them fragrance groups with the men and they just act a damn ass, because this is their flex. Men like to flex, especially the ones who like to flex. I spend all this money on mine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now women are doing the same thing. So now they're running around trying to be like the men. So they're flexing in the same type of manner that men used to flex. Because
No,
there's a
no,
lot
no.
of women, if you like, because I watch random women and you'll see them talking about how much they pay for. Yes, my essay in Neiman Marcus. Oh, my essay. I be thinking, well, essay me over to Fragrance Net and Joma Shop. Okay.
But see, people
Because
people
my
do that in
essay
Yeah.
general.
is my finger. This my essay.
Yeah.
This my
Yeah.
essay right here. Right.
It's so many
And so
reviews.
that's the now because women are in it. I mean, because think about it. Um, the designer prices have gone up immensely. We talking
Yeah,
designer prices are almost at $200 a bottle for 100
they
mils.
are.
That's insane to me,
You gotta find your
and
lane.
but it's because so many women, because they said it, the women are driving the fragrance sales right now. We are,
Yeah.
because we are on the uptick, so we are so into it now that we're willing to like buy everything. We're just buying everything and spending whatever. That's why we got to get them on you, Vincent, because once they find
But
you,
see,
we got to get enough to find your ass.
this is the frustrating thing. People do that in general. With regards to flexing. People will do that so that they can post on their Instagram or their TikTok that they're buying Chanel, that they're buying Christian Dior. Well,
Yeah.
what about the house of matriarchs? What about the slumber houses? You
Right.
know, the
Yeah.
the Liller brands.
Okay, real talk. I can't afford House of Matriarch. I looked at her price. Whew. She's
I haven't. You know what? I looked at that
maybe
a
because
while
she's in Nordstrom now. So
ago.
maybe so, because her prices. Whew. Yeah, you need to smell them right now, sir. Fragrance Journey.
Well,
You
I
need to
didn't know
smell
you
them right
didn't have
now so you can
none,
get you
bro.
some while they're still a sale. Yeah, I don't know your ass, but I'm talking to you just like this, sir. He gonna be like, who that hoe? Okay, perfume hoe. That's who I am. Okay.
Hey, you know what though? The one person that started this whole thing, though, he's in
That's
here.
you.
No, that is not me.
Oh, it's wrong, right?
It's wrong. Rome was the reason why I learned about Vincent's fragrances, and then from Rome, then it was me, and now it's you. So
Yeah, I refer to him as Mr. Orange Sunshine
yeah,
Wait a minute, though. Can I
because
tell you this,
he
Vincent?
is the
When I was
biggest
first
fan
here,
of my Orange Sunshine.
when Jerry first told me about you, and then I saw the little interview you did with Steve. Was it with Steven from Red Lessons?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You want to hear a funny story? So I met Rome and didn't even know it. So 2016 during the summer, and if he's still here, he'll tell you all about it. So I was hanging out with Steven,
So Mark.
when I did that interview with him.
Yeah.
And hey, Mark. So we were walking to perfume shops, and we walked past this dude who recognized Steven, and Steven recognized him. They were like, "Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?" And I mean, the conversation lasted all of like 5 minutes because we were going one way, he was going the other. That was Rome.
Wow.
He was just visiting New York.
That's
So yeah,
crazy.
I met him and didn't even know it.
Speaking of things, how was Glamcation, Jerry?
That was fun. I can't wait. Which Vincent, it's gonna be in September, not April. So I would love to see your stuff there.
September
I was gonna
last
talk
month,
to you
right?
about that. What's that?
September was
Remember?
last month.
No, next year. It's gonna be next year. So
What are you
they're gonna
talking
do
about?
it. So Glamcation is where they get a lot of different houses together, and then you can do like sales there. So basically, they're doing it in California next year.
Where
I'm going.
are they going to be Southern or Northern?
I don't know yet. I'll let you guys know, but it's gonna be in California. I'm going to this one too again, and it's gonna be sometime in September, and it's gonna be a whole weekend, whatever. And it's this last one was so much fun. I met so many cool people. Got to smell a whole bunch of different stuff that I didn't even know about from a lot of other places, and found out about other people, stuff like that. It was absolutely fun. That was dope to me.
So
So
two things.
mhm.
One, September is always one of my busiest months because I'm in the theater with the
Okay.
ballet company.
They're not doing August?
However, if they do it in September and they do
Yep.
it up here, I'm almost willing to bet where they're going to do it, which
Okay.
is Fort Mason, which is where I'm in the theater because Fort Mason is a big
Really?
convention area.
Okay. Well,
They did. I can't remember what the Sin event was, but they used to do one once a year at
okay.
Fort Mason. I mean, people like Don Spencer Hurwitz used to do that. Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
see, um, yeah, people like Don Spencer Hurwitz would be there. Ellen Covey, has been to this thing, so I'm
If
sure if it's up here, it'll be at Fort Mason.
so, if you let's say that you can't necessarily, well, hopefully you can do something there, but if you can't,
I'm not gonna be there. Hell no.
you don't have to. That's fine. But we can run a little booth for you. Maybe. Maybe.
If it's you give me enough advance notice, because September is when I start school. But I don't care. I don't like these kids that much. I just have
There
to
you
know in
go.
advance.
We'll talk about it. We'll
Yes,
talk
we'll talk
about it a
because
little
you
bit
know
more.
what I want to do anyway. So anyway, let me get off of here because we keep talking and keep talking
Yeah, I
and
know.
keep
I
talking.
know. We'll
You
we'll
see
have
how
to
you
do
see how
Look at her.
another. I know. We'll have to get on here again soon and
I
just
am
and
shit.
chop it
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Okay, I got to get out of here though. For real, do some lesson planning. All right, y'all. It was so great. It was so good seeing you as always, Vincent.
It's good
Jerry, my
being
boy. It's
it's
always
good
good
being
seeing you.
Good seeing you too. All right, people in the
Good
chat.
seeing you both.
Appreciate seeing y'all. Take care.
Thank you all for coming here. And if I have offended anybody,
I don't give a damn.
oh well.
Yeah. Much
Bye,
love. See
chat.
y'all
Bye,
later.
Bye
everybody.
bye, everybody. Hey, before we leave, don't forget, buy one, get one free. Dreamhouse-Ikiryo
Distant.
until October 16th. You have time to get your fragrances and get in on the contest because you might get a custom made fragrance by Vincent.
And if you
And
join late, rewind back to the beginning, and we actually talk about the custom fragrance I just made for the lady who was actually here in the chat and talked with us about
Right. So the first winner of a custom made fragrance was on here earlier. So come back in and watch it. And of course, I am Vincent's muse. He doesn't know this. He won't acknowledge it. So
This is it.
yeah.
This is the custom fragrance I made for her.
he,
Yeah.
he
All right,
still
y'all.
hasn't acknowledged my muse status in his life, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I still haven't acknowledged. Yeah.
You crazy. All right. All right, go
All
ahead and
right.
show
Good
up.
night. Good night.
Good night, y'all. Later. Cool.